Hi guys, welcome to my channel where we talk about everything from tech to films and all the fun stuff in between. So let's do this classic Raavmedia style. 5 things I love and hate about the glorious new PlayStation 5. And guys, as usual, before proceeding, hit that like button please, so YouTube algorithm will push my content to more viewers. And whilst you're there, please subscribe and support my channel so I can continue making fun and informative content for you guys. So let's do the loud stuff first. As you know, loud trumps hate, right? First thing has to be that DualSense controller. Every other iteration of the PS controller has been evolutionary, but not this one. This is truly revolutionary. The way it is designed to offer a different sensation to each and every different scenario from your gaming is truly amazing. The included for free Astro's Playroom game gives a taste of what this feels like, and you will just not be able to control your happy tears when you first play it. No other gaming system currently offers this, and Sony really nailed it with the DualSense controller this time. And it just doesn't stop here. The tension of the triggers also adapt your gameplay and take your involvement into the game to the next level. I can hardly wait to see what other game developers are going to do with such a feature. We really are going to have some exciting times ahead of us. Second has got to be that SSD. When I heard that the PS5 was going to feature a new first of a kind ultra fast SSD, I didn't pay much attention to it as much as I paid to that insane new design. But the moment I loaded Miles Morales' disc into the console and was prepared to wait for it to load, I was seriously impressed at how fast the game loaded. Obviously, this is after the first initial copying period, but every time you turn your console on and load this game, it just whizzes through. So much so that it makes all the other older PlayStation versions feel like ancient tech. Next is the design. This is a love-hate thing. I will talk about why I hate as well later, but first, there is no denying that this looks super futuristic. If you compare it with previous PlayStation versions, then the PS5 design is totally in a different league altogether. The white faceplates with seamless shiny black strip running through the middle and the protruding fins containing the blue aura in between, it sure looks like something which fell out of a spaceship. And it sure makes a big and a bold statement rather than sliding quietly into your entertainment console. Next is backwards compatibility. Have you got a couple of unplayed PS4 game discs lying around, or you want to replay those PS4 classics? Fret not, as you can just pop in the disc and start playing. Yes, the PS5 is backwards compatible, and you can even pair a PlayStation 4's DualShock controller with it to get that classic retro feel. Should we call it retro? PlayStation 4 is still new, guys, and game developers are still making games for it, so well, we can call it retro. And number 5 is the small things which the PlayStation 5 brings to the table here, like a new cleaner interface which makes the already decent interface even better. Then the USB Type-C port on the DualSense controller, which allows you to fast charge, reducing waiting times between massive gameplay sessions. Then the fact that the entire unit is super quiet. The PlayStation 4 feels like a tractor in comparison. Then keeping a few of the coolest features from last year's DualShock controller. The headphone jack, which is one of my favorite things, as you can blast away obstacles in Astro's Playroom without disturbing your family members. And then the changeable faceplates. This really is an amazing option to truly customize your PS the way you want it. And once Sony stops suing third-party manufacturers who are offering this option, and maybe themselves offer this as well, we could truly see a wealth of glorious custom designs for the PlayStation 5. And then the free games. Astro's Playroom is seriously amazing game, and it comes preloaded onto your PlayStation for free. And starting March, Sony is bringing back a few more games for free for that play at home initiative. I'm really excited about that. Now, that's the love bit done. Now let's look at the things which I don't like that much about the new PlayStation 5. Starting off right with no decent launch exclusives. The only games which are kind of PS5 exclusives at the moment are the short preloaded game Astro's Playroom and Demon's Soul, which again is a remake of a classic released a couple of years ago for the PlayStation 3. So such path-breaking next-gen console with no cool launch exclusive titles is really disappointing. And since all the major studios have come out with titles just within the last year, this is making the future look even bleaker as well. Studios like Naughty Dog, Rockstar Games, Square Enix, all of them came out with major titles last year, which means that it will take them at least a couple of years for their next ventures to take shape. And even the much hyped Ratchet and Clank has been delayed. So we are really stuck with titles which can be played on PS4 as well. Next, that SSD. Yes, it is super fast and I seriously love it, but the storage capacity is a weird 825 gigabytes. And after the OS takes a good chunk out of it, you're left with just around 660 gigabytes for usage. Now with digital games pushing the limits of well over 60 to 100 gigabytes, you would rack up that free storage pretty soon. And at the time of making this video, there is no way to officially expand the storage. So you're stuck with what you've got. You can add an external USB hard drive, but it will only allow you to install PS4 games and not PS5 games. Next is the design. I did mention that it is a love-hate thing. I do love its futuristic part of a spaceship design, but it comes at a cost. First, the unit is too big to fit most entertainment units, so you need to make special room for it. Next, that super curves means that it doesn't lie flat like every other console before this did. And you need to use the included base, which feels like an afterthought. And even vertically, in order to properly secure it, you need to use the base, which needs to be screwed in to fit. So you have to make a few compromises for all that futuristic looks. Next is controller drift issues. Some people are reporting drift issues using the DualSense controller. I personally haven't noticed this yet, but I'm definitely concerned. Last thing you want to do is for the controller to have issues after you fought millions of bots online to secure your unit. If you want more details on this, then check iFixit's teardown, which shows why this happens, which in a nutshell is due to how these joysticks are engineered. Finally, the stock issues. It took me a few sleepless nights and almost a month and a half to secure this unit. I did a video which details on how I secured one. I will link it down if you wish to check it out, but it is really quite difficult to find one at the moment. Thanks to shortage supplies and scalper bots who are grabbing every last one of them to overprice and resell them back to you. So hopefully Sony addresses their stock issues soon, so the console is more easily available to all. So that's it guys, those are the love-hate points about the PlayStation 5, and none of the things which I dislike are strong enough to deter me from buying one or even recommending the PlayStation 5 for all. This truly is the next gen console guys, and Sony has done something which no one has done with the DualSense controller. You really have to feel it to get the full potential and the excitement and involvement which it offers whilst you are gaming to your heart's content. So that's all for now guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and yes, please hit that like button if you liked the video, so YouTube algorithm will push my content to more viewers. And please do subscribe and support me, and I will continue making fun and informative videos for you guys. And as always, thanks a lot for staying with me until the end. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.